Okay, quiet please everybody, we're ready to begin. Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming out. This is obviously a very, very exciting time for everybody associated with Everton Football Club. But I did just want to take a moment to congratulate the man sat next to me here on what has been an absolutely amazing career. It's easy to forget in all the excitement of a Champions League final that this man is retiring, and Tim Cahill has been an absolutely amazing servant to this club. Now that said, I'm willing to take a few questions. Yes. Now, the final is taking place in Istanbul, a location, of course, synonymous with your city rivals. Is this an omen for Everton? Not sure about an omen, but it would certainly be nice to not be the only club in this town singing about that friggin' city. Yes, this one's for Tim. Now, Tim, have you dreamt about ending your career on the highest of highs by lifting the European Cup? I'll take this, Tim. Now, I'm sure we've all dreamt about it, haven't we? Even as a kid, we've all dreamt about it. But I know the team, the boys, are really, really keen to send Tim out on the absolute highest of highs. Now, win, lose or draw in Istanbul, I just want everybody to be reassured that Tim's contribution to this club will be recognised. He will be remembered here long after we have both toddled off back to Australia, and there will be a fitting tribute made at the end of season awards. Now, we both have a flight to catch, I'm sure you understand, so we're going to have to take off, but I'll see you all in Istanbul. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 27 of the First Star Challenge with Everton, and this is it. It is the Champions League Final. I did not think we'd get here. We're off to Istanbul. We're in Istanbul. We're already here. We're ready to kick off. I am so nervous. I haven't slept since recording the semi-final episode. I didn't think we were going to be here. I had something completely different planned for this episode, and it's all been scrapped because apparently we just can decimate Manchester City when we want. So this is it. Now let's just quickly wrap up the league season before we do get on with this. You can see our final league game of the year at home to Watford. We did beat them. It was 2-1. It was Tim Cahill's final league game. Obviously, we gave him the start. Two key passes. He did his job there. It was Drinkwater and Josh Bowler that got the goals for us. It was a good, solid win. It was one of these games. It was an even game where you just kind of always felt we were the better team, but without sort of dominating the game. So it was, I think, a deserved win in the end, and a good send-off for Timmy Cahill as well at Goodison. So that's all good, and of course we'll honour him properly at the end of season awards. After this final, I should say, there will be end of season awards. We've booked out the Echo Arenas at Mark and M&S Bank or arena, whatever it's called these days. We've booked it out. It's going to be a big night. There'll be a red carpet, awards, trophies, everything. It's going to be huge, and we'll honour him properly at that point. But yeah, the final look at the league table. Apparently, we didn't actually have Champions League football properly secured after the last game against Middlesbrough like I thought we did. But anyway, we got there in the end. We beat Watford and it was fine. And I think, as it turns out, we would have made it anyway. Arsenal won the Europa League, which is why they're in the Champions League for next year as well. But yeah, I mean, we just want to get to the final, don't we? Let's have a look at the heroes that we are sending out for this game. Now, it's an extended bench, so obviously Tim Cahill's on the bench. We'll bring him on if things are going particularly well. Terry Cook is on the bench as well. Vlasic picked up a bit of a knock, which is slightly annoying, but he should be available if we need him. Anyway, let's have a look at the team we're sending out. It's Pickford in goal. It's Digne, Stark, Keane and Coleman as a back four. Barrios in the ball-winning midfielder, defensive midfielder. Hopefully he's just going to snap legs in there. It's going to be Tom Davies. He's a top goal scorer in the Champions League. We'd love another hat-trick from you, Tommy, if we can, please. Sergio Gomez goes in midfield as well. Richarlison and Bernard, the two Brazilian wingers, they give us the width. Davie, Selke, we're going to keep him as a pressing forward. We're essentially playing the same way that we did against Manchester City. The one thing is different, and yes, David McKeown, and it's finally happened. We are going to be more disciplined, try and keep our shape while it's 0-0, and if we were to go behind, then obviously we change that to be more expressive again. Let's just get on with this. Oh, there we go. So let's have a look at them. Cavani, Neymar and Mbappe. Just a little bit of pace and attack. Milinkovic, Savic and Ferretti. A little bit. And Ruben Neves. Oh, their midfield is amazing as well. Semedo, Koulibaly, Marquinhos and Quazza. I'm not quite sure how you say that. Guys, it's a really good team, isn't it? It's a really good team. Milinkovic, Savic in this game. If you watch, I did an Arsenal. That was my first styles with Arsenal. We bought Milinkovic, Savic, and he was an absolute monster. Oh, and I'm particularly nervous because this is like a one-shot chance for me. This is my only chance to have Tim Cahill win the Champions League. He's retiring after this game. I don't get a second chance at this. As an Australian who absolutely worships the man, this is a big pressure. What do we say to this? I want you to ignore... No, I just want to say there's no pressure. Go and improve on your winners. I just want to say no pressure. I'm just going to bear with me here. Nobody expects you to go in. Enjoy playing without any pressure on you. That's our team talk. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, let's just get on out there. Now, what makes me particularly nervous here, I don't know if you can hear that rain, it's absolutely pelting it down here. What makes me particularly nervous is that Manchester City, we had sort of 3 games where I could kind of learn what our mistakes we were making and figure out a way to beat them. And then I didn't expect to beat them 3-0, but, you know, I had time to figure it out. I've never played Paris before. We don't really know what to expect here, so I'm kind of going similar kind of way to how we played Manchester City because they're a sort of similar quality team. And just hope that it works again. There's a decent ball out for Digne. Can we get a cross in for Davies? Selke! Selke! 3 minutes in and we've taken the lead! Get in, boys! 22nd goal of the year for Davies Selke. And is this on? It's been more discipline, isn't it? That's what's done it. What a ball out from Sergio Gomez. Good ball for Digne. Cross into the box. We've perhaps been missing that. And what a header that is from Selke. He's 12 yards. Was it one's penalty spot? I can't even think now. It's 12 yards, isn't it? He's 12 yards out and he's planted that header in the top corner. Oh no. Away, boys. Away. Away! We have spent the last 2 weeks in training. It's been about 2 weeks since the last Premier League game. We've been working on set pieces and like corners, free kicks, both attacking and defending them. I've done everything I can. We've done just basically defensive training to try and make sure we're solid against this sort of attacking team that we're up against here. What we didn't do is much attacking work, to be honest, and Davies Selke has planted that down beautifully for us. Let's demand more here. We don't want to get complacent here. They're a shockingly good team. And it almost goes without saying we're not going to keep a clean sheet here. Attacking throw, Selke, back for Digne. We don't really have men in the box. It's Tom Davies! Oh, we're 2-0 up, Tom Davies! We're going to win the Champions League! 13 minutes in and we are 2 goals up. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What do we say? Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate, boys. Let's not get excited. What a finish from Tom Davies, edge of the area. 13th goal of the year for Tom Davies. I should say as well, there's also going to be a goal of the season competition at the end of this episode after the end of season awards. So it's massive, this episode. Absolutely huge. Neymar, have we just angered them now? You get the feeling that this next sort of 5-minute spell here, they're going to come at us and we need to get this away. We do. Well done. Barrios is there. Clears it down the line. Is the highlight going to continue? It is. It is. Of everything I thought was going to happen in this game, I did not think we would be 2-0 up inside 15 minutes. That is absolutely ridiculous. Mbappe's going on a run. This is a long highlight, isn't it? Long highlights tend to end in goals. Milinkovic Savic to Neymar. Oh, that's special. 26th goal of the season for him. I don't know we could have done that much different. You maybe have to look at Jordan Pickford and say, should you be beaten from that far out? Oh, it's just a stunning goal, isn't it? You do wonder if Pickford could have got there. It wasn't sort of right at the post, but we knew they were going to come back, and they've done just that. Come on, boys, come on. Let's stay calm. Mbappe's picked up a knock. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, come on, boys, come on. Let's demand more. Digne with a throw. Sergio Gomez challenging for it. Did well there. Barrios. Digne. We're not set up to score goals. Here goes Bernard on a run. Bernard. Oh, nicked off him. Is this going to go the other end? Oh dear. Neymar has the ball again. It's crossfield. It's Cavani. Oh no. Oh, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? They're too good to be behind for that long. I'm going to give them some encouragement here. We're going to be feeling a little bit low, aren't we, after that? Just as quick as we had the lead, it's been wiped out. I shouldn't have said we're going to win the Champions League. Forgive me for getting excited. Yeah, I don't know what else we can do about that. I mean, we've got to attack, don't we? We can't just sit back. Oh, no. Come on, boys. Is this going to be a goal for us? Richarlison goes on a bit of a run. Richarlison, no. Trying to outdo his countryman Neymar there, and that was a little bit ambitious, wasn't it? Just a reminder for us all that Richarlison isn't actually as good as Neymar. This is, I mean, to be fair, we would. Mbappe's injured. Suso comes on. Suso's freaking quality as well, isn't he? We would have taken 2-0, a 2-2 at the break, wouldn't we? We would have absolutely snapped your hand off for that. It's just disappointing having been 2-0 up. The good news, if there is any, even though we've conceded goals, the match ratings aren't terrible. Halftime team talk. This is the biggest team talk of our careers at Everton so far, isn't it? I mean, it says that we haven't played well. Have we lucked into a lead? I mean, I don't think we did. Our goals were quality goals. They weren't too bad. That header from Selke was just absolutely amazing. Do we say calmly, it's time for everyone to dig in? We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. We'll do that. Some calm. We have faith here. We'll tell the guys that aren't playing well that they're not playing well. I might not go calm, actually. I might go passionate. And, okay, so here we go. Let me know in the comments. Here we are at halftime. What should we do? Am I doing the... we've annoyed Barrios. Am I doing the right thing? Are we going to win it? I don't know. I can't even think right now. My heart is literally going in my chest. I mean, obviously it's literally going in my chest, but I can feel it against my ribs. We'll keep it going. Should we have gone a little bit more defensive, having gone 2-0 up? I always feel like, if you do something like go cautious, all you're doing at that point is inviting them on. I don't like doing that. I watch a lot of YouTube football manager guys and obviously outside of myself, and I know a lot of people go cautious and look good. I don't like it. I just feel like you're inviting the pressure on. I'd rather set the team up defensively like this and sort of keep looking to go forward. Davies is on a booking. We're starting to look nervous now. Let's give them some encouragement. I don't know if that's going to work or not. That hasn't not worked. Maybe we need to start looking at changes here. I don't really want to change too much. No one's playing particularly badly that I think they need to come off. Let's give it a demand more now. This is getting to like a goal now. Is just probably it, isn't it? Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Remember your training. Away. Go away. Get that. Oh, Jesus. I mean, do we go attacking? We're starting to look nervous now. Let's give it a calm down, perhaps. Oh, they're coming at us, aren't they? They're coming at us. Get that away. Oh, it's off the line. Richarlison half clears. Milinkovic-Savic has it. He can whack them in from distance as well. Marquinhos. I'm thinking what we might need to do is we might look to go a little bit more direct, exploit the flanks, and try and... Oh, no! Never mind that. Now we have to go for it anyway. We will still look to exploit the flanks now, I think. We'll hit... No, we won't hit early crosses. We'll be more direct. We'll play with a bit more width. You might go high line. Then we'll get stuck in. We've got to try and win this ball back now, don't we? 2-0 up and effed it up. Milinkovic-Savic, he's just so good. I mean, Coleman's backed off him. I think he probably had to go to him, didn't he? Close him down a little bit more. Come on, boys. Demand more. We're going to make some changes here. We've got to go for it. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's only one man for this job, isn't there? He wants to win it as badly as anybody. In the past, we have seen... Now, this is going to seem like a silly sub to some people, perhaps. In the past, we have seen Cahill and Selke as a duo be absolutely immense up top. Granted, that was last season. We've only got a few minutes to go here. Do we look to bring on... I'm wondering if I shouldn't have taken Barrios off, actually. There's a chance we just get massively overrun here. I understand that. We're going to bring Vlasic on for Gomez, I think. Gomez has done okay, though. Vlasic is more natural in the position, so we'll do that. I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, it's really disappointing, isn't it? Having been 2-0 up. We just want to hit early crosses. We've just got to get it in there now, don't we? No time wasting. I wonder if we look for set pieces as well. We have some decent options from set pieces. Oh, come on. If there is a football god... Oh, is this 30 seconds? This could be an... We really want Selke in the middle. The cross is blocked. We're going to get there with Stark. In for Keane. Keane lumps it forward. It's there for Richarlison. Can he square it? Oh, Richarlison. That was it, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, guys, let me know. If I could have my time again at 2-0, should I have compacted up midfield and tried to make it a little bit more difficult for them? I'll be honest, I was really excited at 2-0, and I wasn't particularly thinking. Oh, Timmy, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. We can only say unlucky, really, can't we? I mean, we're Everton, and we've made the Champions League Final. There it is, 3-2. We go down to Paris. Now, let's not forget they beat Manchester United 4-0. So it's not the worst, but oh, I'm really sorry, guys. I tried. I thought maybe I'd come up with we were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up. Anyway, we do have a budget for next year as well. Try and, not cry at the end of the episode here. We have £85 million to spend in the transfer window. About an extra 200 grand to spend on wages as well a week. So we have some money to spend. What we'll do is we're going to come back for the end of season awards and, of course, the goal of the season competition as well. So don't run away just yet. Hopefully you haven't already stopped watching after that. So what we'll do is we'll come back for the end of season awards and then we'll go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019-20 Everton End of Season Awards!
What are your emotions ahead of tonight?
I mean, it'd be easy to say we're disappointed, and to a point we are. To lose to a Champions League final is never easy. But we've got to remember that, we're Everton. We've made the Champions League final. That in itself was an amazing achievement. And, it's been a wonderful year, and I hope that the fans and the players can look back on what has, despite a disappointing end, been a really, really good season for us.
You mentioned Tim Cahill will be on tonight. Can you tell us how?
No, I cannot. No, that's going to remain a surprise. Tim has been a fantastic servant to Everton Football Club. We're going to honour him in a way that is fitting to those achievements. So it'll be a surprise, but it'll be a good one.
And finally, who are you wearing?
Good night, mate. You too, mate. Giacomo this evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Everton End of Season Awards for the 1920 season. Now, I think I speak on behalf of everybody in this room when I say there's a tinge of disappointment, isn't there, with how the season ended up. But let's not dwell on that. Let's look back on the fact that we took the European champions all the way. We've qualified for the Champions League for a second consecutive year, and I think the players deserve a lot of credit for that. And let's give our appreciation with a quick round of applause. Well done, everybody. Alright, now it's time for the awards, and the first award this evening is the Golden Pen, which goes to, of course, the best signing of the season, and this year that honour goes to Nicholas Stark. And next up, it is the Golden Card, which is awarded to the player with the worst discipline. Now this year, it's a wonderful achievement. What a tally, 7 yellows, 1 red, Tom Davies. And now it's time for the Golden Bullseye, the player with the best pass completion rate, and this year with an incredible 90%, it's Morgan Schneiderlin. And the awards, they just keep coming. Now it's time for the Golden Spoon, the man who feeds the strikers and has the most assists. And this year that honour goes to, with 9 assists, Richarlison. And next up, it is the Golden Anchor, the man we can rely on that anchors the team. It's the best average rating for the year, and this year with a 7.24 average, it's Davie Selke. And next up, it is the Golden Soother. This goes, of course, to the best young player, the baby of the team. And this year, that honour goes to Richarlison. And now it's time for one of the big ones, the Golden Boot. Of course, the man with most goals for the club this season. And with an incredible 22 goals, it's no surprise, it's Davie Selke. Alright, now it is time to announce our team of the year. If you have a look at the screen and you'll see the team, it is Pickford in goal. It is Digna, Stark, Keane and Kenny as a back four. It is Davies and Sigurdsson, dearly departed Gylfi Sigurdsson in midfield. It's Vlasic in the number 10. It's Bernard and it is Theo Walcott on the right. Unlucky perhaps there for Richarlison. And the big man himself, Davie Selke, he leads the line. So now, as promised, it's the time of the evening where we need to honour the great man himself, Tim Cahill. Now, Tim has spent the majority of his football life at Everton Football Club, and he has been much respected and loved by players and fans alike. Now, how do you honour such a great man, I hear you ask? Well, let's have a look at this footage and see what we as a club have done. When I first joined Everton Football Club, I wanted to honour Tim Cahill in a manner that I deemed appropriate. Now, at the time, I was shut down by the club and told I didn't have that power. I've qualified now for the Champions League Final, and I have more power than God. So from this day forth, Goodison Park will be known as Tim Cahill Park. And now it's time for the final award of the evening. It is the Golden Star for the Player of the Year. So many players that would have made fantastic winners this season, but there can only be one. And with 53% of the votes, it is David Selke. Well done, mate. So that's it. All the awards have been given out. Congratulations to Davie Selke and the other winners. It has been a great season for Everton Football Club. Let's not dwell on that final fixture. Let's look forward happily to next season and see what we can do. So I look forward to seeing you all at Tim Cahill Park again next season as we look to go one better in Europe and win the league as well. But for everybody in the auditorium, thank you so much for coming out. For everyone at home, thank you for watching. And we will see you next season at Tim Cahill Park. So there we have it. The awards are done for the year. Now, for those of you who are more visual people, let's have a quick review here. So, Davie Selke, Player of the Year, ahead of Jordan Pickford and Tom Davies. Richarlison got the goal of the season, given by the game. We'll come back to that in a second. Nick Stark, Player of the Year. Richarlison, the signing, or young Player of the Year, I should say. Selke, top goal scorer and highest average rating. Richarlison, most assists. Morgan Schneiderlin, best pass completion. David Selke, most man of the match award. Not something that we give out at the ceremony, but 7 man of the match awards for Davie Selke is nothing to sneeze at. And Tom Davies, 7 yellow cards and 1 red, along with Bernard and Mina with red cards as well. And you can see the team of the year there. We saw that, of course, at the ceremony. Now, just quick ahead of next episode, where, of course, we will look to build a team to go one better. Let me know in the comments what you think where we should strengthen, who we should strengthen. Like I've mentioned before, I think I want to Walcott and Schneiderlin. I think we can look to maybe upgrade on them. Especially for the wages that they're on, but we'll kind of see. We'll come back. Next episode will be a transfer special, so we'll go through the whole of pre-season and see what signings we can get done. With £84 million to spend, we can have some fun with that, won't we? But now it's time for goal of the season. Now the way this works is there'll be a few nominees, or honourable mentions, I should say, and then after that there'll be 4 nominees that you can vote. Now at the end of the fourth goal, there'll be a little icon at the top of the screen there. Click on that, vote for your favourite. One of them will be Richarlison's goal against Brighton that the game has given us goal of the season. I'll choose 3 others that I think are worthy of the title, and then you can vote. So that is pretty much it for this season, guys. I'm really sorry we couldn't get across the line in the final there, but I think overall, 3rd in the league, runners-up in the Champions League, it's been a relatively good one, hasn't it? So until what's going to be on Tuesday for the transfer special, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy our goals of the season. hear our top 4 goals from the 1920 season, click the I at the top to vote for your favourite.